Hey everybody, this is Simon Sage from Blackberry.com. We got a big flight ahead of us before Blackberry Jam Asia 2012. We're actually at the Ottawa airport right now. We're going to fly to Toronto and then direct to Hong Kong, and from Hong Kong to Bangkok. So it's going to be about 19 hours travel total. So that's a lot of travel time. What do you do with that? Kill it on a Blackberry Playbook, of course. So I've been loading it up with lots of stuff to do. I'm going to have movies on here. I'm going to have lots of work to do too. I'm sitting in for Blackberry Kevin for a How to Speak to Bloggers panel. So that'll be interesting. It'll be my first kind of serious public speaking engagement in that kind of way. So it's going to be a long flight. So let's see how it goes. So we are well above Ottawa now. There's plenty of cloud cover here, so I can't see too much, but just imagine QNIC's headquarters, their new one in Canada, is somewhere down there. So for the first stretch of the trip to Blackberry Jam Asia 2012, I'm going to be brushing up on my Thai, which is completely non-existent for the time being, but we've got some really simple phrases here that will definitely come in handy. This is just stuff that I'll like to know before I land in Bangkok. There's a really nice pronunciation guide here. Oh, thank you. And so far it's proving to be a really great app, and I'm not going to learn the whole Thai language in just one flight, but it's certainly a good start. So once we land in Toronto, we'll have a few more things to do for the long stretch to Hong Kong. The other thing the Playbook comes in really handy for is taking pictures when you're on the plane. So we've got a really nice view here. The sun's just peeking out of the clouds. It's still fairly early, so you can't always pull out your point and shoot camera. So if you've got your Playbook out anyway, you've got that option. So there we go. Got a really nice picture there. Potential new wallpaper. Anyway. We are high over the Canadian North now. We're about, I guess, maybe 3 or 4 hours into travel, and I'm on my way to Hong Kong. We're going to be going over Resolute Bay and then down through Siberia. But in the meantime, I've got Kevin's PowerPoint here that we can look at through the built-in Docs to Go app on Blackberry Playbook. It's going to be an interesting presentation. Kevin's given it a couple times, but as you can tell, I've got a couple of pictures from him, but it's all really good stuff. We got lots of tips here for developers wanting to reach out to bloggers. I'm sure we'll have a video up on Blackberry soon. So getting briefed on this is definitely going to keep me busy for the next little while. So we're at about hour 8 or 9 of travel now. At that northern part of the world where the sun basically never comes out. Sounds a little weird, a little bizarre thinking that it's only about noon back home, but wait, no, it's around 2 or 3 now actually. So now I've been killing some time playing Shadowgun. I never actually finished it beginning to end, so I thought it would be a nice way to kill a little bit of time, maybe about an hour or two. You can see I've been stuck in this part for a little while now. It's pretty tricky, but the graphics are phenomenal, and it's definitely an easy way to stay entertained while you're on a long flight. So this is the 10th hour of travel. My brain thinks it's around 6 p.m., but a 13-hour time difference, so probably time to get used to it and get to bed a little bit early. Got lots of music crammed on the Playbook here, so we got a nice downbeat song playing right now. That'll help out a whole lot. I might just put that on loop. And I guess the next stop is Hong Kong. So we landed in Hong Kong, safe and sound. Got a few hours of bad sleep, but
Otherwise, we're doing all right. Figure for the last leg of my trip here, I'm just going to watch The Hangover 2. Seems appropriate since I'm going to Bangkok and I haven't seen it yet. So it's actually my first trip to Asia too. So I think that this will get me in the mood. Anyway, I've had a few issues with this. I mean, I only got it not even halfway downloaded when I was tethering in Toronto. And you can't access it outside of your designated area. So I tried to open it up here in Hong Kong and finish the download, but it says it's only available in Canada. So on the plus side, I mean, the image is much sharper than what you're going to get on any of the in-flight TVs. You know, the color is sharper. You got better viewing angles, and you get to keep the movies. The Hangover 2 here was going for $20, so that seems worthwhile to me. I'm sure it's the kind of thing that I'll be watching again sometime soon. Anyway, our last and final stop is going to be Bangkok, and we'll see how this last leg of the trip goes.
So we've landed here in Bangkok for BB Jam 2012. It's been just about a full 24 hours of travel. We had a few delays on the runway on the way in, so on the whole, it's been really great having the Playbook there for just keeping me busy, playing games, getting some work done. And we're going to have lots more Blackberry news coming from the show later on this week, so stay tuned to Blackberry.